Lair of General Grievous is a 10th episode of first season of Clone Wars, and it is about the pursuit of um, Jedi Master Kate Fisto, something like that, and his Padawan of Nat Gunray, because in previous episode Gunray escaped, and they want to find him, and they discover this lair, this den of some mysterious creatures, some mysterious being, and it occurs that it is a lair of General Grievous, who is commanding droids and many armies of separatist forces. And in this episode, we have a duel or a fight or a very good but intensifying adventure and almost like a sport. Thing between this Jedi Knight and his Padawan and General Grievous. And Grievous is also very disturbed that because this layer should be protected by droid, by assassins, and so on, but it is not. And Count Dooku informed General Grievous that because of his latest failures, he needs to be tested against Jedi Padawan or against a Jedi, and because he's not no longer a Padawan of this Jedi Master Fisto, and with Master Fisto himself. So this is the test for Grievous. He's of course very pissed that it occurred like that, and in this episode we also have very interesting droid R4, I think, and it is the only droid who can so easily annoy Grievous and even make fun of him. And he's a medical droid, so he's able to cure or repair many even serious damages Grievous sustained with this duel with our protagonists. So I think that the most important part of this episode is, of course, unusual friendship with this droid, small medical droid, and unfortunately, our droid is killed later in the episode. And, and of course, there is a second important issue that many former Padawans are very easy agitated by the losses of clone troopers and so on. And Kate Fisto reprimands his former Padawan that this is not the way of the Jedi, but still he's over emotioned. His former apprentice, and he died. He has been killed by Grievous. So this episode is interesting in that separatists are not. They put Grievous to the test, because this whole test with Kate with because the initial findings was that Nat Gunray is in this den, in this abandoned fortress. But we see that Nat Gunray is not here. It was a trap for our protagonists to fight with General Grievous. And we have a fight with him, and he even is able to kill a Jedi Knight, but he's not able to conquer, to defeat Jedi Master. So I would say that this episode is also interesting in that way that we have a closer look to General Grievous, because in most episodes we watched so far, we see him as a commander, as a high-ranking officer or high-ranking general who is killing his adversaries and so on. And here it's more secluded, more private look at how is General Grievous in his private time. And of course this idea that many Jedi masters see these agitated emotions in their Padawans or in younger Jedi's is maybe the reason why Jedi Order had struggled for so many years and couldn't even uh, couldn't even know that can't even know wasn't able to to feel that Emperor Palpatine or Chancellor Palpatine at that time was a Sith Lord. Lair of General Grievous is directed by, I think, a very by an Asian director, because many episodes are directed by many different directors. And in this episode, he's for an Asian director. It's a very gloomy, very dark episode, which is unusual for an Asian artist, I think. And yes, and of course, this relationship. The most interesting part is, of course, this relationship between Grievous and this droid, because in most episodes we see that Grievous is only destroying droids left and right, and even though he is in some way a droid, because he was a living thing. He was a living person, but after sustaining many damages and many injuries, he become this cyborg, like a machine, and a living flesh under this machinery. Yeah, so I think this is the whole plot of Lair of General Grievous. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this episode.